What if everything you perceive, every color, sound, sensation, even your own thoughts, was nothing more than an intricate illusion generated by an unfathomably advanced computational process? What if the life you have lived, the history of our universe, and the very fabric of space and time were mere lines of code in an unimaginably vast simulation? This is the core question of the simulation hypothesis, a radical yet increasingly discussed idea among philosophers, physicists, and technologists. First formulated in its modern form by philosopher Nick Bostrom, it suggests that, statistically speaking, our universe is far more likely to be an artificial simulation than an authentic, fundamental reality. This idea has not only been a topic of intellectual speculation, but has also drawn serious consideration from figures such as Elon Musk, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and theoretical physicists who see its implications embedded within quantum mechanics and artificial intelligence research. Prepare to embark on a mind-bending journey as we unravel the most compelling arguments for and against this hypothesis, exploring whether we might detect, or even escape, our simulated existence. Chapter 1. The Foundation of the Simulation Hypothesis. Bostrom's simulation hypothesis is built upon a trilemma. One of these three possibilities must be true. No civilization reaches the technological threshold required to create high-fidelity conscious simulations. Advanced civilizations gain this ability, but decide against running such simulations. Simulated realities vastly outnumber base realities, making it statistically probable that we ourselves are in a simulation. If advanced beings, whether human or post-human, have already achieved the ability to simulate reality with conscious entities, then it follows that the overwhelming majority of conscious beings, including us, are likely to be living in such a simulated construct. But is there actual scientific evidence that supports this hypothesis? Let's dive deeper. Chapter 2. Scientific and Empirical Indicators of Simulation. Small blue diamond: the observer effect in quantum mechanics. In the realm of quantum physics, particles such as electrons exist in a state of probability until observed, at which point they collapse into a definite state. This raises a question. Could this be similar to how a computer game only renders visuals when the player looks at them, conserving processing power? Small blue diamond: the universe as a discrete system. Some physicists suggest that our universe appears to be pixelated at the smallest levels, with a fundamental resolution limit, akin to the Planck scale. If reality were continuous, there should be no smallest possible unit. This discreteness hints at an underlying computational structure. Small blue diamond error-correcting codes in physics. Physicist James Gates discovered mathematical structures in string theory equations that closely resemble self-correcting error codes, the same kind used in computer programming to detect and fix mistakes. Could this imply that we exist within an optimized computational framework? Small blue diamond: the speed of light as a system constraint. Why does the universe have an upper speed limit, with nothing exceeding the speed of light? One possible interpretation is that this is a built-in restriction to prevent the system from processing too much information at once, similar to how video games have rendering constraints to prevent overloading processors. Chapter 3. Could we become simulators ourselves? If we are in a simulation, could we eventually construct one of our own? The exponential rise in computing power suggests that immersive, conscious virtual realities may be within reach. Consider the evolution from basic text-based games to hyper-realistic simulations like VR environments. The natural trajectory leads to simulations indistinguishable from base reality. With AI advancing at an astonishing pace, self-aware virtual beings may soon exist within our own digital constructs. If we are on the cusp of such breakthroughs, does it not stand to reason that another civilization may have already achieved this long ago? Chapter 4. Philosophical Parallels to the Simulation Hypothesis. The notion that reality is an illusion is not new. Ancient philosophy and theology have long entertained similar ideas. Small blue diamond: Plato's allegory of the cave. Prisoners mistake shadows on the wall for reality, just as simulated beings may mistake their programmed world for the real one. Small blue diamond: Hinduism and the concept of Maya. In Hindu thought, reality is an illusion, Maya, and enlightenment is the realization of a deeper truth. Small blue diamond: Descartes' evil demon hypothesis. Descartes speculated that an all-powerful deceiver could manipulate human perception, much like a simulated environment could deceive its inhabitants. Small Blue Diamond: The Matrix Hypothesis. The Wachowskis' 1999 film, The Matrix, depicts human beings unknowingly existing within an artificial construct, raising fundamental questions about identity and control. Chapter 5: Counterarguments and Critical Analyses. Not all thinkers accept the simulation hypothesis. Some objections include: Small Blue Diamond: The Computational Energy Problem. Simulating an entire universe at quantum precision would require an extraordinary amount of processing power. Could any civilization, no matter how advanced, sustain such a computational burden? Small Blue Diamond: The Lack of Empirical Evidence. Despite compelling theoretical arguments, no physical evidence confirms that we are in a simulation. Without direct proof, the hypothesis remains speculative. Small Blue Diamond: Infinite Regression Issue. If we are simulated, are our simulators themselves simulated? This leads to an infinite loop, raising fundamental paradoxes about the nature of a base reality. Chapter 6: Escaping the Simulation. A Theoretical Possibility. If we are in a simulation, could we ever escape it? Some theories suggest ways this might be possible. Small Blue Diamond: Glitches in Reality. Phenomena such as déjà vu or inconsistencies in physical laws might be indications of a simulated construct. Small Blue Diamond: AI Discovering the Code. If a superintelligent AI could analyze reality at the most fundamental level, it might uncover the source code of our existence. Small Blue Diamond: Sending Messages to the Simulators. If entities beyond our simulation exist, could we develop a method to signal them? This remains an open question. Conclusion: whether or not we are living in a simulation remains one of the most profound mysteries of existence. The implications stretch across science, philosophy, religion, and ethics, forcing us to reconsider fundamental assumptions about identity, consciousness, and free will. So, what do you think? Are we living in a simulation, or is this merely an intellectual curiosity? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If this video expanded your perspective, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing to help us continue exploring mind-expanding ideas.